camera will stay. I had to change the setup a little bit because it's a temporary rig, because every single professional overhead situation I've bought has been a fucking goddamn, excuse my language, a disaster. Disaster. So let me just get set up. If you're joining me live, welcome to my studio. I'm very happy to have you here. Very, very happy. Thank you for coming by. So, I'm thinking about these candlesticks. So, if you're joining me, I've decided to paint these candlesticks, these beautiful wooden candlesticks that I ordered. I believe I got them from Michael's Crafts, with paint that I got from Michael's Crafts. I might have ordered the candlesticks on the internet. Anyone can order them. And I love painted candlesticks, and I decided I want to make my own painted candlesticks and see if I can make some that are nice enough to sell. So, let's see if I can finish them first, right? I'm using a combination of paint. I'm using some Martha Stewart paints from this Pearl series, and I'm using some paint from Golden Fluid Acrylics. I'm also using paint from Artist Loft, which is sensational. So yeah, let's do some more. Oh, I'm noticing my camera angles are not very good. I apologize. I don't know where my camera is. I think, oh, I'm over here. I'm so sorry. All right, so I'm a lot farther away than I want to be. Let's see if I can make that. Let's see if I can change that at all. Sorry, bear with me. I apologize. If you're joining me live, which I know you're not because I can tell, glad you're not here for this part of the process. See, I made a special rig on top of a lamp that I have because every overhead rig I've bought is not great. Okay, great. So I'll use my heart to Tom Cruise as my North Star. Now I know where I am on my canvas. I'm right here. I'm between these two things. But a little bit farther this way, right? A little bit farther this way. Yeah, okay. So, let it do what it has to do. What are we doing? All right. Now I'm so overwhelmed because I have so many options. It's starting to look so cute, and I don't know which ones to focus on. I feel like maybe I should. I know I have to clean this up. And so I think I'm going to keep working with the blacks and gold for now. I think that's what is needed to happen. Because I still have paint in both. So let's not let it dry out. Let's not let it dry out. Let's get the most out of our materials. My boss, Ms. Teresa Mastro Piero from Brilliant Projects, Brilliant Independent Film Projects, and Brilliant Television Shows like Strangers with Candy and 30 Rock, which I worked with her just on one or two little projects on Strangers with Candy, but a lot of projects. We worked together every season, every episode of 30 Rock. She's a genius, and she's a master at conserving materials. She's one of the most conscientious, budget-conscious production designers I know. I learned a lot from her about being very aware of how many materials you're using, and how to be resourceful. She's a genius. She is the master of, but I say was in past tense only because we used to work together, and we don't work together right now because there's a huge strike, and yeah, so, but she is the master of knowing a measurement just from like her eye. Like we would, maybe be like on a location. I didn't really go on locations with her, but if I was somewhere with her, like on a set, and she looked across the set as to like somewhere where we would have to build something, and she'd be like, I think we should put a graphic there, and I think it's probably, and it would be something that has to fit into something. She would be able to guess like to the exact size, and she would guess sizes like, I think that looks like 16 foot 3 inches 3 3/18 of an inch, and you're like, how is she 3/18 of an inch? And then you go and you measure it, and it would be that size. It would be crazy. It would be just crazy. I just cleaned that up, but no, I think I messed it up again. It's just this paint's a little gloppy. The golden paint's a little harder to use. I hate to say it, even though it's a nice color. So anyway, is it afternoon yet? No, it's still technically morning. Good morning from my studio in New York. Hello, hello, hello. I am so happy to be here making art on YouTube. It's really quite amazing the way the world is changing to make everybody have a space to be creative like this. I really can't even believe it. It's awesome. All right, so we're running low on the gold. So let's just do the most we can right now. You can tell by the way I'm trying to do this project, doing so many candlesticks at once, that I am like somebody that has a short attention span. Like I can't just do one set of candlesticks at a time. Like, why do I have to have? I literally have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 10 sets here, or 12 sets. I can't even count. It's just, I can't just do one at a time. It's better to go over with the gold because it's easier to cover up. Like as long as I get that edge clean on one side, because I can cover up the black easier. I just need that to work. Okay. Oops. I think that covered pretty well. I think you covered up pretty well. Yeah, I like cleaning it up on the inside like that. Oh my god, it looks so good. I don't mean like I mean just the paint color. I just love it. I'm not saying, oh, right, I'm doing it so good, but I'm just saying the paint color looks so good. All right, I'm run out of gold pretty much. Oh no, there's a little bit more. think I'm getting out of the camera shot. Keep forgetting, sorry. I had to, because I have my phone rigged to like a lamp. It's not really a rig for this kind of thing. When I took it off after the last episode to charge my phone and to let it cool down, I noticed that the front of my phone was so hot it burned a little spot into my lamp, because the lamp underneath that was shining down, there was just too much heat in that area. So I had to move it down the neck of the lamp a little bit to protect the lamp from overheating in that spot, and also from damaging possibly my phone if it does it again. I mean, who knows what the heck's going on. I don't want to damage anything. I'm trying to go through life without damaging things. I know most people might not believe that if they read my Twitter feed. Not my Twitter feed at Von Solo, which is more art focused. Just talking about where I used to do political comic strips back in the day on Twitter, before the censorship days. Now, that looks good. I really like cleaning it up on the inside like that. I like this. It's kind of feels like a little bit Egyptian. It kind of feels a little bit Egyptian. I really like it. Okay. All right. I think I'm pretty much out of gold. You know, I have more. I mean, from the little bit that I squeezed out of the jar. So I'm going to move on to finishing those black lines. So I wonder if we'll have another visitor. We had a nice visitor last time, a lovely visitor named Layla Matthews. Fabulous. I don't know if her comments, the live chat, I don't know if it will show up after. We had a lovely chat. Thank you, Layla, again. She's off drawing a drawing of a mermaid, possibly, or some type of sea magical thing. So you can follow her channel. That's one thing about YouTube. I wish you could share, like, I wish there was a way where I could say, these are channels I follow, and like link to, I would love to make sure that people who come to my channel go to also check out Max Miller's Tasting History. It's one of the best YouTube channels. It's one of the most creative, fun, upbeat YouTube channels. It's a man named Max Miller. I hope I'm getting the name of the show right. And he's a great cook, great chef, but he also is a historian, and he's also a former Disney performer. So he has like this great on-camera charisma and a great entertainer sensibility in the production values of what he's making. And he's such a lover of history that it's so fulfilling a show for, even if you just watch it for the history, it's so fulfilling. Even if you just watch it for the cooking, it's so fulfilling. So if you watch it and you get both, it's just great. I really love it. So I highly recommend it to anybody who's watching this after the fact. I would, any of your friends that love to cook. And it's just cool, like, to learn where these food ideas come from. And he goes and he gets the ingredients that are really, truly close to the authentic, as authentic as you can, because some of the recipes are very old, like biblical old. And he still makes them. It's so cool to just preserve that history also, like culinary history as an art form. All right, so I want to also start thinking about adding more lines to this. once it gets cleaned up properly. I feel like I just want to make this one black and gold, but then I also maybe should add some silver. Silver could be really nice to add to this one. With this black metal kind of look and the gold. Let's see, I think that's what we'll do. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. I don't mind that the stripes are not totally perfect. I feel like they have life. Oops. I do want to clean this inside. It's not easy. I don't mind if I get a little line inside like on the other ones. La, 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 la. I wish I knew how to sing. I would sing all the time. I would entertain with singing to provide music for this experience. There we go, nice and clean. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like. Oh, hello. I see that someone has joined us. Let me give you some hearts. Welcome, welcome. That's for you, my visitor. Welcome. Hello. I'm painting some wooden candlesticks with acrylic paint today. And I am using a combination of Martha Stewart paint and this golden liquid acrylics paint. This one's called Gunmetal Black, and this one is called Iridescent Bright Gold Fine. That's what I'm working with right now. Are you an artist? I wonder who you are. Feel free to leave a comment and say hello. If you want to give a shout out for your channel, I would love it. I like to see what people are up to and see other people's channels. And, see their artwork. And it doesn't matter if you're not an artist or maybe you do something else. Maybe you do astronomy or maybe you garden. Whatever. I would like to know. I would like to know what the creative beings of the world are doing today on YouTube. That's what I'm excited about. I watch YouTube every single day. Pretty much all day long. I'm not even kidding. I watch it every day, all day. I love it. I love all the people on it. I love what everybody's doing. Even the channels I don't like, I love. I just love that they're there. Because I know they're doing their thing. And they're making people happy. They're keeping people connected. They're making people feel like we're one human family. We're doing it. Humanity is doing it on the internet. And YouTube is where it's at, man. YouTube is educating the world. YouTube is helping people tap into all their passions, tap into all their talent, their hidden talents, things they didn't even know they were good at. They go on YouTube, they watch a video, they try it, they're like, oh wow, I'm good at this. They start whole businesses. Let me tell you, I never gardened before. My stepmother, rest in peace, she's passed away, but She loved gardening, and I never really understood what she saw in it. And then I said, you know what, I want to see what she liked about gardening. I want to learn how to garden. She was a great artist also. Well, not that I'm a great artist, I just mean also in terms of in the world. I'm not saying also in terms of me, I'm saying also in terms of artists that I see on YouTube that are great. Anyway, I said, let me learn how to garden, so I went on YouTube. And man, there's so many great gardeners on YouTube. They are just unbelievable, and they have these incredible videos. And I learned how to garden from YouTube gardeners. I wish I could even list them all. I can't even remember. I just, once I dove in and I realized there's a whole gardening YouTube. And I went from somebody who never did never planted a thing, to having full vegetable garden in one year, you know, like in one, I watched everything in the winter, and then I planted everything in the spring, and then everything grew in the summer, and I couldn't believe it. And I was harvesting everything until late in the fall, the beginning of winter. Amazing. That's what I love about YouTube. YouTube is literally like a mind garden. Everybody's just here like planting seeds and growing stuff. It's great. So welcome to my corner, my little space, to my secret visitor. I hope you're enjoying yourself so far. I'm having fun painting these. I didn't realize how hard it would be to keep a nice clean line though. I'm learning. Martha Stewart paint goes on nice and even. It's easier to clean up with this one. I didn't mean to go that far, but I did. Oh, but it looks good. I'll have to fix it again. All right. I want to add some more details, but I think I need to let these dry for a bit over here because I don't want them to bump in. Now I want to use this black. I want to use this black on something else. I'm thinking maybe on these red ones. I think that would look pretty sexy. Because I'm also going to add some... I'm going to make lines all the way down. I'm going to cover the glow line for now and revisit it. But I'm going to try something totally different that I haven't done yet. And see how I like that. And this is a secret visitor. If you want to share anything, I wonder if you've ever painted before. If you like painting. I also have some paint pens standing by. Because originally I planned to do all these details with paint pens. But once I saw how nice these colors were, these Martha Stewart metallic and pearl series, it's two different, the pearl and the metallics, but they're both very shiny, very pretty. I apologize if you could hear my stomach growling. I wasn't hungry, but I guess I should have eaten something. I'm a starving artist. I did have some almonds when I went upstairs before, but I didn't have enough almonds. I like that. I'm going to try to paint that little line there later, but not right now with this bigger brush. I need a smaller brush for that. I miss pearl paint in the village. Oh man, Auschwitz. I can't believe it's gone. I love New York, and that's one of the most painful parts of living in New York, is that you get attached to these beautiful places where you were inspired as an artist, and then they disappear, and you just have to deal with it. uh, there was nothing like going to Pearl Paint. There was this great place too. I don't know if it's still there. I don't think it's there, man. Industrial plastics. Anything you wanted. If you were an artist and you wanted to work with plastic, you can get it there. It was so great. And I was not as I didn't have the money back then. I was so poor, and I would go into industrial plastics and I would just imagine, like, oh, if I could do that, I would take that. I just didn't. Now it's gone. But you know, you can get everything on the internet. So that's the other. So it's catch-22, you know? Like, you can get everything on the internet delivered right to your house. That's just too good to be true, almost. Oh, I lost someone. Goodbye, and thank you for visiting. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you came by. It was nice having a little visitor, even though you were shy. We're all shy sometimes. I never say anything when I'm the only person. I mean, sometimes I do. But I'm usually never the only person. I think I'm probably the only person on YouTube that never has anyone in their rooms. I've never seen anybody else never have anyone. I'm unique. It makes me special. It makes me a wonder. A wonder, 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 wonder who. I like those lines. Now this is where I'm getting nervous because I'm so close to the edge of these two lines. Like, do I do one in the middle, and then I think this is a twofer. I think it's only two more lines. It's like one here. I'm just gonna do a quick sketch, and one here. I think that's what it is. They're a little close, but if I paint it more down this side. I have to clean it up at the top. The stripe got a little thick at the top. I could go live on Twitter, I guess, also. I just saw Elon Musk was live on Twitter. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I have to learn how to do that. I love YouTube. That's why I whenever I think of doing anything with video, I always default to YouTube, because that's where I always watch video. But I do have to experiment with other platforms, because I'm not getting any visitors here. And I have followers on Twitter. I might have more luck. I have followers here too, but I have, I think my followers know me more on Twitter, if that makes sense. I think my content is so all over the place on my YouTube channel, because I like to experiment with different concepts and different everything, that some people probably don't even know why they signed up to my channel, And then they see my channel later and they're like, wait a minute, why did I subscribe to this? Because they subscribe for one thing and then I'm doing something totally different. Okay. I do like these stripes. I remember when we went on our first class trip. Well, the first time I saw pearl paint. I think that's the reason I'm talking about pearl paint is because this candle, the colors remind me of the pearl paint logo. Now, and I just realized why I'm talking about pearl paint. And also because I'm painting. But we went on our class trip to pearl paint to learn how to shop for art supplies. It was just genius. It was so fun. All us kids in the bus going down to the city to shop for art supplies. It was fun because like I was living in a suburban town at the time, but I was really from the city. I had moved up there because I wanted to live upstate with my father for a little while, who is also an artist. And it was fun coming back to the city with a bunch of kids that had never been in the city. It was just fun. Like I was like, I'm from here. They were so cute. They were like, nervous about certain things. I'm like, don't worry about that. It's all good. We're safe. It was really fun. I was wondering how long this project would take me. How many candlesticks I have. I have a lot. And I really want them to be very well done. So I have a feeling they're going to take a lot longer than I thought. That's where all my being spoiled by computers really, like on a computer, you could just come up with the idea and see it so fast finished. That one's a little crooked, that stripe. I wonder if this is just a one stripe deal or two stripe. I think I can try to get two. This is where it gets tricky. I think that one's a little closer. Oh, I think it's okay. I think it's okay. La-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, la-da-da, la-da-dee, da-da-da, da-da-dee, da-da-da. I like that for our first idea. I do want to try to get a little skinny line in there. I don't know if I have a skinnier brush down here. Let's go see. I need a skinnier brush for what I want to do. I have a very thin one upstairs, but I really don't want to use it for this. Look at this is what I was saying before. Maybe I need a flat brush to do like more straight lines. Maybe that is what I need to really have control against flat things like that. Let's see. Time to experiment. Oh yeah, look at that. You see? That's what I needed. That's what I needed. A flat brush, not a tapered brush for that. Live and learn, honey. Live and learn. Live and learn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I love. Oh, I love. I'm so happy right now. I can't even tell you. There's nothing like finding the exact right tool you need for what you're trying to do. I can't even tell you. OMG. When's the last time I said how happy I am about this brush? Oh, I love it. You are so beautiful. You are so beautiful to me. Yes, indeed. You, you're everything I hope for. You're everything I need. Yeah, you are so beautiful to me. Oh my god, this brush is so perfect. I noticed that this dowel is not totally attached there. I might have to do something fun, get some glitter in there or something, I don't know. You are so beautiful. This brush is perfect. I can't deal. OMG. OMG. It's just perfect. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see how these are all going to look when I'm done. It's just so fun. It's just like I'm kind of on a walk. Like walking and I have no idea what it's going to look like around the corner. It could be anything. I could make anything. I think I also want to paint the inside of this one black. I can switch to the larger brush for this. I should make sure I'm on camera. I really should have some lunch soon. It's about lunchtime here in New York. Starting lunch hour. It's noon. That's when most people have lunch. Well, they start thinking about it anyway. If you think about food like that, in those terms, like lunch, breakfast, dinner. I mean, I just eat when I'm hungry, but if I get hungry at a certain time, I notice that I use those labels. Like, I noticed that I'm hungry right now, so I'm like, oh, I should have some lunch. But I don't necessarily eat lunch every day. It's not like every day I'm like, it's lunchtime. I just eat when I'm hungry. Which for some reason in the winter is more often than I am in the summer, which makes sense. In the summer it's hot, you don't want to be near a stove. In the winter I love to bake. Oh my god, it's a disaster because it's just, baking is, it's a creative thing. It's like artistic and fun, and it's delicious. It's like, how are you gonna resist that? Come on, you gotta be superhuman. I don't know, even understand people that don't like sweets. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Oh, I ran out of black. Let's pour more. Oh yeah, definitely gonna have some food soon. Definitely gonna have some food soon. I want to make these so pretty that the people who buy them go, oh my god, I love this so much. I gotta fix those dots. I wonder how many hours it's gonna really take to finish all these. That's kind of also one of the reasons why I wanted to film it, because it'll help me keep track of exactly how many hours it's taking me. Because, you know, you lose track, like you step away from your desk and you go do something else, you answer some emails, you get a phone call, you get a whatever, stuff happens. And this way I can really keep track of exactly how many hours it took me to do this. If every time I sit down to work on it, I turn on a camera, and that's the only time I work on it is on the camera, then I will really have a very clear sense of exactly how long it took me. Then I can price them properly. Because otherwise, how am I going to know how much it costs if I can't keep track of how long it took me? Right. All right, so I saw a little spot here that I want to touch up from earlier when I didn't notice that my hands had paint on them that was wet. There was a little blue paint got up here. You cannot. A little blue paint got up here. It's going to take a little bit more to cover it. All right. I'm loving these so far. I need to, I noticed I started triangulating the bottoms of the stripes, so I need to revisit these and triangulate them so that they're more similar. But so far, so good. I'm going to try using that flat brush to see if I can get a more controlled line, like I was saying before. I don't know when I said it. It could have been an earlier video. I think it was an earlier video. I want to see how much control I have. Oh my god, yes. I was using the wrong brush all this time. All this time I was using the wrong brush. Genius. Look at that clean line. Oh, I just touched the thing I just painted. Silly girl. Oh my god, that's exactly what I need with this brush. This is the brush that I needed. I'm so glad I found you when I did. Look at you, look at you, look at you, look at you. Yep. All right, let's try to touch that up again and see if I can avoid messing it up this time. Where did it go? There it is. Yes, there it is. Fabulous, you know, fabulous. Wow. All right. La-dee-dee, la-dee-da, la-dee-dee, la-dee-da, la-dee-dee, la-dee-dee, la-dee-da. Oh, I'm not even on camera painting that. Silly. Sorry. I have to remember where to stay on camera. I wish it would film the other way, like horizontal. I don't understand why it doesn't do that. I gotta figure out how to make that happen. There's gotta be a way to do it. I think when I do it at my desktop, I've been able to do horizontal live streams. But when I do it on my phone, this is what happens. I could try filming with my iPad. That can be another way I approach it. Okay. What I think. Let's touch up some of this. Oh. When I'm not using my paintbrush, sometimes I tuck them, I literally just reach up and I tuck them into my hair, into the back of my hair. Sometimes I forget where my paintbrush is and I'm like, oh, it's in my hair. I wish museums were open at night. I really always want to go to a museum at night. I never want to go in the daytime. I don't understand why anybody wants to go in the daytime. To me, museums are so sexy. They should be open at night, and it should be like there should be restaurants. Like, I mean, there is a restaurant inside the Met, but I don't know. I want to see art at night. Like, I want to like go into a beautiful space and see beautiful art and like walk around. I don't know why they're not open at night. It just seems like it'd be more fun. Somebody left. I had one person, and they didn't like the idea of a museum being open at night. They left. All right. It's coming along very well, very well. Very well indeed, very well indeed. All right. Maybe I'll use this nice flat brush to clean up these lines. I would have had a better time up here too if I had used the right brush before. Yeah, this is gonna be better. Oh yeah, look at that. It just looks more super clean. The gold areas are getting smaller, but that's okay. I like the way it looks. Yeah, if I would have used this brush, I would have gotten this done a lot faster. Now I know. That's the right brush for the job. It's all about the right materials. Dun, 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 dun. Painting, painting, painting. All right. That looks cool. I like it. Okay. I think I'll use the black too. I still have a couple that I haven't even put any extra details on yet. All right. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Oops, I fucked that one up. Now I gotta paint that gold stripe again. Never fails. All right. I keep going off camera. I need to get another situation. I just don't know why I can't find one. Every time I've ever bought anything for my phone to like do a above table mount, my phone's always been too heavy for it. It always pulls it down too low, or the thing is unstable, and every time I move anything in the house, it shakes. It's just been really interesting, and the one good one I have, I'm a dummy. I should have bought a wireless version of it, but I didn't think I needed a wireless version of it. So I bought the one for my desktop because I thought I was only going to use it sitting at my computer at the time. And then little did I know, I wanted to use it this way. Oh. Alright, I want to use up the rest of this black paint, and then I'm going to take a break and have something to eat. And then try putting some details on some of the candles that I have no details on yet, which are many. not many, but many enough. There's this lovely set, this beautiful, lovely, I don't know, purpley, like pearly set. There's another set that's a nice kind of aquish set, and a nice shiny salmon set that I still have to put some extra details on, and then I have to just keep going and going. How long will it take? It's going to take quite some time, and I need to eat something. I am getting hungry. Oh, hi! Pitch Black, hello. I have a visitor. Let me send you some celebrations. Hello, you're probably already gone. Hello, Pitch Black. How you doing? Pitch Black's like, hey, baby. What's going on? I was just getting ready to leave. Are you really here? I see somebody's here. Are you an artist, Pitch Black? Are you visiting from the artist side of YouTube? Welcome to my studio here in New York. It's nice to have you here. Thanks for saying hi. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Hey. Yes. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have you here. I'm trying to use the rest of this paint before I take a break. If you have I would love to know what you're up to today. Are you making art today? Are you working? What's your story, Morning Glory or Afternoon Glory? Are you working hard or hardly working? Ba-dum-bum. Sorry for the cliches. I know they're painful. I know they're cruel. I shouldn't do it. La-di-dee-da-di-da, la-di-dee-da-di-da. Da-dun-da-dun, da-dun-da-dun. Pitch Black is in the house. Pitch Black is in the house, just chilling. On Twitter, they had this thing. It was like, find your hip hop name, and it was like, what color are you wearing, and what's the last thing you ate? My hip hop name was Black Cracker, and I thought that was rather appropriate. If you knew me, you would know. I think I think that where I am. Just want to use the last of this black paint before I take a break. And have something to eat. Thanks for visiting Pitch Black. My comment section is pitch black too. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. Well, I think I need to eat something before I pass out. I am starving. I'm running low on energy now. Pitch Black, my friend, I want to say thank you for stopping by. I want to wish you an absolutely beautiful day. and a gorgeous weekend as well. I want you to get everything you want in life and just be happy. As long as what you want in life is not anything awful. I always have to have a caveat. That's just the kind of annoying person I am. I apologize to you for that pitch black. I thank you for your graciousness and your visit. I'm going to log off now, even though I finally have someone visiting, because I'm starving to death. Thank you, YouTube, and to anybody who watches this after the fact. If you enjoy this video for any reason, please like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a great day. I don't know how to turn it off, but I will figure it out, I'm sure.